Welcome back to another Dignified Reflection brought to you by GeForce Experience in-game overlay. We're not actually sponsored by them.
No,
but
one day we will be.
One day.
One day.
But today we're watching Amazon.
Amazon.
We're not watching it. We watched
No,
it.
we watched it. The whole thing,
yep.
beginning to end.
In our Dignified Reflection form, where we're
This is part 2, episode 2.
Wait, did we explain the premise behind? Well, for new people. For new people
yeah,
who are not aware, it's our Dignified Reflections, or we get sloshed and then watch a top quality movie based on specific reasons.
we are as sober as can be. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then we watch the movie, and then we give you our honest review on the movie. So
Don Fry.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon's. What do you have to say about the movie?
I think the development is good. I think the dialogue is very steady pace, and I think the premise of the movie is very straightforward. You understand as the plot thickens, you understand what happens next. Now, as you can see, the Amazons are at the water. They're getting their drink on. They're hydrating, because hydration is very important. Take it away, boy. Take it away.
Very important. You gotta remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Now, with the movie Amazons, I felt a little bit of the plot was lacking. It felt like, it was just like skipping to random events in the movie. And
really, I thought it was pretty solid. I understood everything that happened. I was like, yeah, I'm following along quite well.
Personally, there were parts where I felt lost within the movie. It wasn't like our first video, Phantom Empire, where we had Jeffrey Combs in it to understand.
Oh God, love Jeffrey Combs. See, I understand exactly what's going on here. Clearly, they're trying to make their way to the cave.
Yeah, but,
totally not poorly made video graphic. See, they're just trying to get across the chasm. That's all they're trying to do, and it makes sense because they built a rope, a pulley system, if you will, and they don't want to fall. There's clear concern in their faces. The emotional level of this movie is very in depth.
Although it was in depth, I felt character development wasn't super strong. It was good. I felt like a few characters were better off than when they started, and there were some significant moments to the plot. Character-wise, outside of the character development, which I just mentioned, I felt there was some really strong characters, really strong motivation to their journey, if you will.
Yeah. Tell us more about the blind one-eyed man with the mohawk.
I felt like he could have done more in the movie. I felt
like
his role was really wasted. He could have done a lot more, and there was a lot of just a disclaimer. There's a lot of graphic scenes within the movie.
Yes, as there are. So if you want to avoid these graphic scenes, movie's called Amazon. It's on Tubi.
Yeah, we're watching it on Tubi.
Yeah, so if you want to avoid them, then to not watch this movie.
However, the story.
Yes.
Oh God.
No, go ahead, please.
That fell apart.
No, it didn't. We're cooking.
The
Keep
story
cooking.
does develop towards, the halfway point. You have a lot of characters. There's a story arc coming together. You understand with the premise. The acting was very well done.
I'd like to believe so. I could agree with that sentiment.
For all we saw within the movie.
Yeah,
bro. Which was the whole movie.
Bro looks like Chris Farley, I'll say it.
Which one?
The left one. Look at his face.
Yeah, he does look like
he doesn't have the weight. Oh, and once again, blind man coming in with the clutch. He had the cape on.
So, are you ready to plug this movie into our Dignified Reflection viewer count? Have we named our Dignified Reflection?
No, we haven't, but I don't think we should yet.
Okay.
I believe that
the true name will come to us.
Yeah, it'll come to us. I think it's very self-explanatory. You have to understand it on a personal level. It's like Rick and Morty fans. Yeah, you don't get it.
The deeper intricacies of this movie.
Of that is Rick and Morty.
But overall, I was pretty happy with what we saw within the movie. And
rightfully so.
I think we're ready to plug this in and give it our own personal ratings.
I'm ready. I've never been more ready in my life.
So with our final thoughts,
we've
agreed. We've come to terms and agree.
After several hours of delegation, Take it away, boy.
My Sandy score.
Yes.
Of an 8.23 out of 10.
Mm.
Now, the movie had some high points, some low points, but overall left a good taste in my mouth.
Me. Go on. And a mountainous score of 3.56 of 20 thirds. Thank you.
Now, why do you end up with a 3.56 out of 20 thirds? What is your reason?
I think there was not enough character development amongst the antagonist. I think the antagonist needed more lines. I think the director was fucking his wife. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Anderson movie?
Maybe? Wait, is that the Fifth Element?
No, it's the fucking Resident Evil movies. Maybe Paul. I don't.
Do you remember the Fifth Element when the director fucked her while his wife was in the movie?
It sounds about right. But anyway, back to Amazon.
Back to the mountainous. Now we have come together in
we came to
time
a middle ground
at this time of need.
And we combined our scores together, divided them by the 10 and the 20 thirds.
Yes.
And we came up with our Sandy Mountain score.
Of
7.93 2 out of 2 pints Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Sauce.
Yes. I think the Red Hot Buffalo Sauce is goated. It's a goated sauce.
That's a good benchmark for what
it's a good solid standard for our togetherness that is this movie and a score.
And a 7.93 threes?
Yeah, thirds. Do with that as you will, audience.
Now, finally.
Our final score. Jesus fucking Christ.
Our final score.
His nipples cannot get any tinier. Rest in peace, the late Patrick motherfucking Swayze. And our final score of an eighth of Malteser's lolly of a half-eaten Choco Taco.
Now, the Choco Taco's goated.
It's goated. You can't win. Malteser's lolly, UK, I'm sorry. Learn to season your shit. You don't. You can't. You conquered 80% of the goddamn planet just to not use salt. Put some salt on your steak. Stop commenting on the state of America and the schools and the shootings. Just put some salt on your steak. You won't do it.
We hope you enjoyed our dignified reflection.
Dignified, unrivaled
of the
reflection.
Movie Amazon.
Not to be mistaken for the company. Now, it's the movie of the 70s and 80s era.
If you disagree with our dignified score, please let us know what your defense argument is.
But just know, you will never have one. For the Choco Taco, you're wrong. And Choco Taco's goated.
It's goated.
It's over. You lost.
Anyway.
Pause at any time and leave.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in another dignified reflection or another one of our videos. I don't know.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.